Hey, I wanted to talk about something I don't think really gets talked about enough. Um, the I think in order to get to where I am now, I had to first join. Well, first I became a born again Christian 50 years ago, and that was just to give Jesus a carte blanche to come in and out of my heart. And then he got me connected to my higher self. And then through that, my higher self is now getting me introduced to the Father. And this is the end of all searches. When you're sitting around with the Father and you realize it's not it's not just like a slice of the Father you're getting, but it's like a seed was planted inside your heart that lets you know that you are the Father. Now, the seed has to germinate, has to expand. Some people ignore it. And your Father is going to love you infinitely no matter what. Unconditional love. It doesn't matter what you choose to do. You can do whatever you want. In fact, your soul loves it when you have the most experiences, good or bad. There's no box, as long as you're not hurting anybody. I mean, you're just experiencing life in 3D, and that's great. But now I understand why by nobody quotes uh, Jesus talking to the Father. And it's like 20 times or maybe more than that. I mean, there's 66 books in the Bible and 111 were left out. There was 177 total, a lot of Dead Sea Scrolls and Gnostic and I believe it's been highly manipulated. The book has been, I know for the Council of Nicene, changes were made to what Jesus's words, but not when it comes to the Father. It seems the Father is source, and He's in charge of everything. And when you get to there's nothing beyond source. It's it's great. It's like to think that you are actually one person had a near death experience, and she was creating the world, and it wasn't like she was riding along with the Father. She was the Father. Do you see what I mean? So we are the children of the Father, all of us that have a consciousness. We are, whether or not you decide to love your mother or love your father, they're going to love you no matter what, unconditionally. But if you come back to the Father, He'll bring out the fatted calf. You know, I think that's his story.